What is up, YouTube? It's Kingfisher745, and welcome back to the S.H.I.E.L.D. simulator. I figured it's about time to finish these videos, so I'm on a mission to get them done. When we last left off, I was on sim number 4, which happens to be a score challenge. One of the first things you'll notice when you go into this battle is there are 3 blasters. This means you'll definitely want to bring tacticians, or at the very least, since it is a score challenge, you can bring in a really heavy hitter. In the past, I would have thought someone like Havoc, but actually Iron Man would be pretty good for this one since he is a tactician. All you would need to do is continuously fire a unibeam, and you'd only have to worry about stamina. For this, you could use items or gadgets that restore stamina on your agent, or you could bring in someone like Emma Frost, or Angel, or even Iron Fist who can restore stamina with one of their abilities. If you're having any problems, I would recommend one of those routes. But for me, I just went with 2 of my favorite tacticians, Red Hulk and Magneto. For nearly all of the score challenges, I had a protect weapon on my agent and a few counterattack items. This usually helped me make really quick work of the enemy waves. Other than that, I really didn't do anything special in this one. I just found that it was a pretty easy score to obtain. Magneto's shield should help you keep your health relatively high, but if you don't have him or you are having problems with that, then you may want to equip something like the Staff of Asclepios, and it will provide a big heal to your team when you most need it. Even more options could be someone like Iron Fist or Angel who can also heal. One of those 2 plus Iron Man in his tactician costume could provide a really good team up for this particular score challenge. Other than that, just try to do as much damage as you can and go for those epic overkills. But to be honest, my finish of Crimson Dynamo wasn't very impressive. All I did was use a bunker buster, and then with Magneto I'm going to use heavy metal. The boss has 5300 HP and I did 8800. Then my biggest overkill by far was my 14k hit on the Hooligan. Still, as you will see, I cleared the score with plenty of room to spare. I achieved 68,000 and you only needed 45,000. So now moving on to sim number 5, we must use only one hero. At the time I wasn't sure if you could use your agent or not, but you definitely can. So that definitely makes a pretty huge difference because your agent has a lot of equipment available. You can also equip the exact counterclass of your enemy. So in this case it's going to be Elektra, and she is an infiltrator. I'm going with our Scrapper Empowered costume, and once again we do have counterattack weapons. In fact, I don't think we changed anything from the last score challenge at all. Elektra is going to go first in this one, and she won't be counterattacked because her attacks are stealthy. But you will get a follow-up attack if you are using a Scrapper. So I'm going to go with our highest damage weapon, the Warbringer Axe. With the follow-up, we managed to finish Elektra on our very first turn. So there's not too much I can say about that particular sim. If you're having any problems with it, then check if you have any weapons that makes you immune to bleed. For example, the Techno-Organic Endoskeleton, the Reboot, or the Fist of the Colossus. Now for sim number 6 it says, statuses are removed from abilities. What this kind of tells me is you should go for straight damage heroes and weapons. There are quite a few that come to mind, and I often think about melee attackers, so for this sim I'm just going to rely on brute force, and I'm going to bring in the Juggernaut. Then I'm going to pair him up with Thor, and I'm mainly going to use his hammer throw. So basically we're going to single target attack people down, and rely on our counterattacks with our agent. A potentially better combination, especially for many of you who may not have Juggernaut, could involve the group boss clearing team up Cyclops and the Hulk. Simply place flanked on the opponent with Cyclops, and then Hulk will double attack. This will help him gain Hulk up really fast, and then he can do an impressive Hulk smash. But certainly there are many combinations, almost endless possibilities for this one. You just may want to consider a bruiser because there are 2 scrappers. In this fight, Tactician Tactical Force is going to start things off. Our first counterattack misses, but the Mercurial does hit. Then on Juggernaut's turn, there's no reason to use the Surge of Sidorak because it doesn't provide any benefits. So we'll just go ahead and use a Sunday Punch on the top enemy. Next we have to wait through 2 turns from the bottom militant. And the first one uses Hail Hydra, so they must be able to get benefits from abilities. That's somewhat unfair, but I still don't think we'll have any problems winning this. With my agent, I'm going to use Close the Gap, and I think it's going to work as far as a follow-up. The bottom militant is protecting, so we might as well target him with an axe attack. The damage is going to come up just short, but we do gain a follow-up brawl. So now we have 1 enemy down and 2 to go. Using Inspire Bravery would be a waste of time, but we do have 2 stacks of might that we started with. So let's go ahead and do a hammer throw on the top scrapper. On this enemy's turn, he's most likely going to get counterattacked, but the question is, will we finish him with them? And the answer is yes, thanks to a big dragon's foot hit. So now only Tactical Force remains, and he uses a repulsive ray on my agent. First we get a dragon's foot counter, and then Mercurial. That does huge damage and ends the fight. So that's going to be it for our second wave of sims. Like I said, I will be getting through the other ones very soon, so make sure to stay tuned for those and plenty more. Lastly, I'd like to thank you all for watching, and ask you to please like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, good luck, and take care.